Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Cowboys NFL draft. We're getting down to it. We have another mock draft before the final one next week. This is serious. Boom, motherfuckers! Full effect. Let's get right into this draft. Let's not waste any time. Here we go.
Hey Dallas Cowboys fans, this is John at it again. Welcome to Cowboys Blog Special 7-round mock draft. Let's get right into it. In the first round, the Cowboys get the tight end, Michael Mayer from Notre Dame. They give Dak Prescott a new weapon, a new arsenal. This is a big one for the boys.
All right, in the first round, Michael Mayer, the tight end. The best of the class, bro. Others are going to tell you these other names. They're full of shit. Michael Mayer's the real deal. Holyfield, if he's there, the Cowboys have him highly rated. I can guarantee you that. They're a fan of the program. They've drafted several players from Notre Dame. This is the best tight end from Notre Dame. You know, well-rounded all around. Knows how to move the chains. Can play all over the field. Power, hands, good speed. A big, impactful player. You line him up with Ferguson, Mayer, and you keep bringing up Hendershot. You have a three-headed attack, a three-headed dragon. All right, so I love the pick. Let's go to the next one.
The Cowboys are going all in on offense. In the second round, they go Jonathan Mingo, the wide receiver from Ole Miss. Wow, the Cowboys are bidding something here special in Dallas.
Jonathan Mingo, the wide receiver out of Ole Miss. All right, Ole Miss, kind of hit and miss with wide receivers. I like Jonathan Mingo here in the second round. Second round is Mike McCarthy, wide receiver special. That's where he likes to go when grabbing wide receivers. Second round, third round. So we get Jonathan Mingo here. I like his presence. I think he gives you some more swagger over there. You know, in your wide receiver room, I think you need more of it. I love what CeeDee Lamb became last season. You saw him flourish into a number one wide receiver. You now add in Jonathan Mingo. You can bring him along, and he will be a weapon by the time the season ends, and that's when you need it. The playoff run, motherfuckers. All right, let's go to the next pick.
In the third round, the Cowboys beef up the trenches by drafting the LSU big man behemoth, Jacqueline Roy, defensive tackle. I like this pick for the defense.
Jacqueline Roy, LSU. He's been in a couple of my other mock drafts. I like him a lot. I think the Cowboys appreciate what he brings to the field here. He's been mocked anywhere from the second to the fifth round. Who knows where he'll go? It just requires one team to fall in love with him. He has a lot of traits that I like. I think you put him here under Dan Quinn, under his wing, defensive line. I think you have a match made in heaven here, and you're building up the defensive tackle position, going from a liability to something more reliable. Okay, so he'll be a good addition to the mix. Okay, let's go to the next pick.
Moving on to the fourth round, the Cowboys stay in the trenches. The offensive line now gets the love. Was a Golden Doubler, Jarrett Patterson. He's going to play left guard at the NFL level.
Jarrett Patterson out of Notre Dame, obviously. I like what he did at the Senior Bowl. He had some wins, he had some losses, but overall, during the season, doesn't give up sacks against a big-time competition there in Notre Dame. So, you know, these guys continue to develop NFL-ready offensive linemen. That's the key here. Notre Dame, they keep chugging them out every year. They're getting starters out into the NFL. So, Jarrett Patterson, he'll compete there at the left guard position. And he also gives you some center flex if you need to do that in an emergency. But add him into the mix, he could become someone that's there for 10 years for you. Okay, so I love that pick. Let's go to the next one.
In the fifth round, the Cowboys are going to double dip by getting the wide receiver ace from Purdue, Charlie Jones. Oh, I love what the Cowboys are building here on offense.
Charlie Jones, man. I like this pick because you're double dipping here. I think the Cowboys need to revamp and reinvent that wide receiver room there. And I think this is what they need to do. You know, for years they hung out on the same guys: Devin Streets, Noah Browns. These guys that didn't do shit really. All right, just guys who are on the bottom there of your wide receiver room, special teams, just little things here and there. You know, Time to reinvent it here with Mike McCarthy. Get you his West Coast type of wide receivers. I think Charlie Jones is a guy that can get down the field and can, you know, do some damage for you. So I like the pick there in the 5th round. Okay, going on to the next pick.
I've always been a big believer in building your offense with a quarterback. The Cowboys add one into the mix by drafting Dorian Thompson-Robinson from UCLA. Let's see what the kid can give you.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the quarterback out of UCLA. It's no secret that Mike McCarthy is a big fan of the UCLA program. He's gone to the well there since going back to Green Bay. So I like his traits, man. I think he would be a perfect guy to bring up here, see if you can develop him. Mike McCarthy, the quarterback whisperer. You get a young guy in here in the game, train him up. If you need him, he can bypass and hopefully leapfrog Cooper Rush and somebody that you can have waiting in the wings. Okay, it's time for the Cowboys to pull up that skirt, grab those fucking old ass nuts of theirs, okay, and start throwing quarterbacks into the mix, man. Stop being pussies about it. All right, you can't win with old quarterbacks. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's rare. It's very rare. Okay, we're going up against a lot of odds this year. But we're going to give it a shot. I think this draft so far has added a lot of offensive weapons. No more excuses, but I love the pick here. Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Let's go to the next pick.
Here in the 7th round, the Cowboys bolster up their special teams and give some depth to the linebacker by drafting Cam Jones, the linebacker from Indiana.
To close it out, Cam Jones, the linebacker out of Indiana. Cowboys, they like to do this at the end of the draft and in undrafted free agency. They like to go and grab a safety, a corner, a linebacker, somebody that can contribute on special teams and give you depth. Okay, so I like that pick there. Cam Jones maybe can be a diamond in the rough for you. Okay, but I like the pick there to end this draft. Solid 7-round mock draft. Give me your 7-round mock draft in the comments. Like I said before, none of the whiny bitching. Okay, give me your 7-round mock drafts. I like reading those. All right. I like reading those. So give me your 1st round all the way to the 7th round. Give me the names, who you like. And I really do like reading those. But that's all I have today, guys. 7-round mock draft insanity. We're almost there, baby. Pound that like button.